Hey there, and welcome back to Trainwreck, an educational monster train series where you watch me struggle at 200 pack shards, or around there. Yeah, not much to report. We are making a day of some recording, but yeah, I did things a little out of order. I'm just finished two Train of Thought episodes, so here we are doing the train wrecks now back to back, which is going to be interesting. So, our most recent run on Trainwreck, which brought us up to a 2-win streak, finally back winning again, was, oh god, it was Penumbra, and we had Morsel Maid Unga play card, right? Yeah, disgusting. That was disgusting. Morsel Maid, hooray! Except there was some, oh yeah, there was some new sick elite tech that I pulled in. We had the Endless Major Refraction, what is it called? Draft. I almost called it a dreg. It's an endless major refraction draft, which actually did fine. It was so weird. I don't know how I feel about it, but it did that. Also, there was Holdover, Wretch, and Penumbra in here somewhere, so like this run also had other things going for it, but that draft, man, I don't know, it did work. We're moving on to Rector today, hopefully for a more normal run than that last one, and no reason not to just dig right in. So, as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's play some Monster Train. I'm kind of feeling it too. It's good. I mean, like I've been playing a fair bit already today, but oh baby, that's a starting card set. Oof, as I was saying, I've been playing a bit already today, but it's fun. I enjoy ye old Monster Train. It's good stuff. So, all right, hope you're all doing well. I'm doing just fine. Just peachy, keeping it on. My voice has actually improved over the course of the day somehow, despite the fact that I've talked for the past 2.5 hours at Monster Train, complaining at my computer and playing the game. So wild, but it's all good. So yeah, let's get in on this. Today we are default melting default Hellhorn. So we have torches. Indeed, it's nice. We have Rage Talos, Curse Fell, and Sap Seraph, which is fun. We have Draft, Fledgling Imp, and Memento Mori. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is Dark Calling, baby. Show me Dark Calling, we click it. For sure. Our temple alignment is 2, 3, 6, 8, 4 temples. It's fine, nothing exciting. Dupe on 8 is on steel side, nothing remarkable there. We have a trinket shop, steel shop on 7. Removal dupe caverns on 6 is huge. That's very strong. So that's what, steel on 6. Okay, we have a magic shop opposing. That's pretty unlikely I skip this removal dupe. We have a good magic shop on 5. There's a pretty okay steel shop, at least, with the caverns. With the caverns on 5. I'm doing great. I'm going to call it a cavern this whole time now. Another removal dupe on 4. Good with pyro remains. It's much better than the bad stuff on the other side there. Though there is a remnant banner. Let's see. We have only Hellhorn banners here, which honestly is great if I see Dark Rector. Dark Calling Rector, right? So the idea is you put like Horned Warrior and you give it a draft infusion, and then this thing just beats the hell out of everything. Give it quick. That's pretty strong. Pretty strong. Flicker's Liquor is going to be huge. I mean, that's Ember solved, right? As much as I like Guild Marker here, Ember solved with dregs. With all of these units, every single card is going to be free pretty much. It's Flicker Liquor for sure. Dark Calling, Dark Calling, Dark Calling Rector. Yes, yes, yes. Click the Horde. We're going for it. Combustible Wax is actually a bait. Is it? That's... well... oh, I mean... it's weird because it's good for Relentless, it's bad for the initial burnout turns. I guess I could just play them all bottom floor, but then Rector doesn't reform them, right? Well, I don't know how to feel about that, actually. I think it's actually Winged Indulgence. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that this is good, like I said, good for Relentless, bad for the initial turns. think I take it because it's shown and I plan around it, and that should be okay. That is going to be very interesting to me. Mark of Invasion. That's fine. Yeah, we can take that. I have torches. I can throw dregs at stuff. It's okay. Should be fine. Yeah, we put the dreg down first. It dies horribly. We get Rector. He takes some hits. We are going to play a Fledgling Imp in the back here. Or at least, yeah, in the back. We're going to ping one of these dudes. Fine. I actually only take 5 damage. Sure. I bring back Mr. Dreglad. I can put a Draff in front here, and then a Draff in back. Well, I play everything. We let them all die. It's actually okay. I wish to... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can hit 2 of them. Dreg can take some hits here. It's pretty decent. I take 1. I could also play this Draff in the back, but I think that is wrong. I'm always going to torch for money here. There's just no way around it, right? Yeah, it's just happening. It has been done. Now, I think I accept this damage here because I really don't want Rector to die. So, the way we do that is I get both Draffs killed, and we accept this damage. I am guaranteed to reform both of them. I don't play these dregs out now? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Sure, I take 2. I get huge Draff. Huge Draff energy is very strong. This is what, 2, 5, 9, 9? I can get some swings in here for sure. I think... I, of course, torch once upstairs. I think it's Draff middle here, actually. You could also Draff bottom, and then hope that we draw a torch for next turn. That's pretty unlikely. There is a chance, but it's pretty unlikely. Interesting. That's a lot of damage coming in. First defense, there is a torch at the guy in the back. I think we do it. We do it. Play them downstairs. I'm going to torch once upstairs, of course. I definitely am going to Memento Mori here, I believe. On middle. That's correct. Yes. For sure. I then... What? Let this guy upstairs walk. I'm torching the guy in the middle for sure. That's... 3. We lose them both if I play downstairs. I'm just going to put the Train Steward down on bottom. I think that's good. And I let this Dreg float. It's okay. Woof. We play the Fledgling Imp downstairs and we kill on bottom. Woof. Okay. I mean, I think we would have gotten away with it up top anyway. Yeah, we get away with it thanks to a Train Steward, but yeah, we take this. That's wild. Very strong downstairs, at least, with the double drafts here. They hit like trucks. Cool. Only 2 damage. Got the trial. Happy to make that trade. Molten Encasement is a really good survival line here. Yeah, I think that that's a good card to grab. It also improves my... Yeah, it improves everything I'm doing here. Welder Helper is fine. A better ping in the form of Hornbreak is good. Also, there's Vent here. How am I feeling about a Vent? Vent is probably a good choice. We'll take this card, I think. Have some kind of AoE. Yeah, that's good. Okay, fine. I will go and hopefully see a Horned Warrior. If not, it's fine. We see Quick, which is a huge win here. Honestly, Rail Beater is just as good in this particular case. Yep, we snap Quick the Rail Beater because I can give him the Quick immediately, which is very good. I then immediately put Draff in him. It's very good. Yep. A plus 30 on this vent is very good, and an intrinsic on something is probably not worth it. I will now skip everything and move on. I can't afford anything else. That's fine. Conduits is scary, but I think we can get through it. Yes. Especially with that turn 1. Yikes for Wrens. Ooh, buddy. We love that. Cool. So we play what? Bottom floor, I guess? It's weird, but I think we will do it. Actually, no, I'm going to play top floor. Yeah, you play the draft. He punches things. It's fine. I will... Rector upstairs. I'm going to play the Fledgling Imp middle. I know it's weird, but it's fine. I'm guaranteed to have some kind of an answer for this next floor, so I'm just going to actually play him downstairs. I think that's okay. Sure, I am going to vent downstairs. No reason not to. Good stuff. It's fine. Yeah, cool. Whatever. Scary. We play the dragged middle. It's okay. I will torch 1, torch 2, torch 3. Okay, no problem. We get the bonk bonk. I will torch the imp to get the imp back, I believe. And units are trash. Cool. I do get a draft here, which I will drop down. I get the fledgling imp, which I will drop down. I am going to torch the conduit so that I have an opportunity here to actually do something. This guy's got, what, 20 damage? Oh, friends. Friends, that is scary. Memento Mori the boss, I suppose. It's fine. Okay. Give me... Oh, yeah, we hit the jackpot on those reforms. Hey, look, we did it. Good job. Molten encasement. Again, you immediately kind of see the... It's weird because he would be getting reformed more often if he were dying here, but it's tough to say exactly how good this would be. So, I don't know. Combustible wax is always a weird one. I'm going to click on Purifying Cleanse here. I think we could have gotten away without it. I think it might have been stronger, but I don't know. It's really hard to say. We don't get a good reform. We do get a Purifying Cleanse, which is at least something. We'll take it. Rage Imp, again. I already have the 2. I don't think I need a 3. Hornbreak is not bad. I'll take a Hornbreak. Yeah, it's a good card to snag. It just does something. It's fine. I will go to the right here. Multi-strike is good in this moment. I don't need any holdovers. Yeah, alright. I mean, multi-strike on this lad. It's pretty strong. This is a very good unit for our friend. Cool. Consumer of Crowns. Well, he's here. It's fine. You actually could play him? What do you mean I could play Consumer of Crowns actually fully unironically here? Look. Look. I didn't ask your opinion. And you didn't ask my opinion. You're just going to have to accept the fact that, yes, I just clicked Consumer of Crowns, and that's Monster Train, baby. That's Monster Train, baby. You get to deal with that. You get to deal with that, and you're going to be happy about it. I could make him tiny, but I think I would rather make Railbeater tiny because he's overflowing here. Yeah. Yeah, you're just going to deal with that. This is going to be a shockingly good run, and you're not going to understand why. And you're going to have to deal with this. And I forgive you for how confusing it's going to be. Cool. All right, Talos, good luck, bud. Good luck, champ. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Hey, wait, he picked Consumer of Crowns. That feels like a very dumb decision. Yeah, that's fair. I'll grant you. That's fair. But You want to see something real cool here? Yeah, this is fun. You ping one. I play a train steward. Oh, train steward. It hits this man. You're what? You're a sleigh? Yeah, cool. We now have Consumer of Crowns who deals 300 damage to Talos on this turn. That seems reasonable. Reasonable, friends. Reasonable. I think the Fledgling Imp is pretty good here. I'm going to click it. Neat. I'm also going to self-ping the Fledgling Imp. That's also pretty good. And I'm going to shoot this guy here. You may as well. Cool, that's fine. I get my Fledgling Imp back. Fun. We finally lose this lad downstairs, which is great news. I'm cool with that. Mr. Fledgling Imp. In fact, what I should do is play Fledgling Imp and shoot Fledgling Imp to get a reform here, which is good. And then I'm going to vent downstairs, and that's going to be pretty strong. And I'm going to put this Fledgling Imp behind the fella. Do 200 damage to the boss. Neat. Great job. Top floor is looking pretty good, I would argue. Hey there, Consumer Crowns. How's it looking? Keep these units out of here. I'm going to ping in the back. I have so much trash in this deck that's just getting in the way. But this turn looks real good, right? You do Draft Buddy. We do Consumer of Crowns, and we toss a stealth unit in front. That seems pretty decent. Good job, Consumer of Crowns. You did great. This run... This is a run of Monster Train, the video game. Look at this Consumer of Crowns. He's incredible. I've got 2 imps in my deck. Endless is not a bad choice for saving Rector's life. Or for getting this tomb out. I think I should click it. And, Demon Fiend? Nah, champ. We're good. We're moving on. I've got something better than Demon Fiend. I will take space eventually, but I think card draw is probably pretty good right now. Although, actually, space right now is even better. Yeah, it's better. I already have Ember solved. I want to chase removals here for sure. These are good. Horde is fine. Refracting Lens, Waxer Snuffer. The Waxer Snuffer Molten Encasement is a good pick, I believe. We should click it, for sure. Dark Forge, it's going to be... It's an interesting question mark. I'm not actually getting that many reforms here, but it's alright. Huh. This is weird because I think this would have been much better without Combustible Wax, in hindsight. Unfortunately, I believe that to be the truth. He'd be burning out in 1, he'd be getting reformed a lot more often. This is going to fall off a bit of a cliff, I think, unfortunately. Well, we tried, I suppose. I do need to cut cards, like Train Stewards. They need to go very badly here. This looks strong now, but it's not quite. I could just do more Consumer of Crowns, but I think the right choice is actually just Rail Beaters. More of these guys. Let's go, buds. This is going to look fun, and then it's going to fall off a cliff, and then we're going to die horribly, and it's just going to have to be okay. Alright, Rector, let's go. Rail Beater, let's go. Cool, cool. 10, I get a head back. Sure. That's pretty solid. I should consider playing a Dreg here, so it perishes. Yabay as well. Yep. Seems okay. Okay, that's something. We got a Rail Beater here. Okay, we'll play a Rail Beater on middle. He'll punch and we'll have a perished unit. Cool. I do wish to play a Dreg here, so it again dies. It's good. He swings. I can play 2 of them. Yes, that's okay. We're gonna Remnant Pact. Rector? No, it's tough, but I'll keep it as is. Okay. I do... top floor is good. I'm going to play... Dreg bottom. Cool, it hits consumer of crowns. Excellent news. We play consumer of crowns. He beats the hell out of some stuff. I put some imps down. They beat the hell out of some stuff. Neat. Yeah, cool. This run is very weird. See, it's moments like this where you're thinking, that wasn't very good, I suppose, because now I don't get my rail beater back necessarily, but I don't know. We just purify and cleanse consumer of crowns, and then vent here for a humongo chunk, and it's fine. Genuinely, it's okay. I don't want to play these units. I suppose I could drop big dregs down if I wanted to get them. Okay, sure. I will drop big dregs, and that will be okay, I suppose. Not much really to say other than that, yeah. Yeah, I don't really have much to add. It's a little weird. I'm really suffering from not having... What is the word for it? This is a big suffering from not having the burnout so that they can scale quick enough. That's the real problem here. I wish to reform Stealth Tomb, so we're going to ping Stealth Tomb, bring them back. The pings are valuable. Very much so. You just drop in this Molten Encasement, we kill this boss for sure. That's pretty cool. Yeah. It's weird, like it's strong because Consumer Crowns is hitting so hard, but is it good? I mean, I'll take Collection of Tales. I have Imps. I don't know. I just don't know. This feels so much stronger without Combustible Wax. This had to be a trap. This had to be a trap. I'm going to skip cards here. I need to remove badly. Battering Ram? No. Inflame? No. Impish Scholar? Hits the Tomb? The Tome? The Pact? Yeah, we're skipping. I don't need that. I need to remove cards, basically. I guess I would take more multi-strikes. I could go all in on Consumer here. Alright, sure, we'll go left. You've got my attention. I mean, okay, he's hitting 3 times. That's pretty friggin' good. We're gonna spin this. Large Stone, not ideal. Cavern says... Okay. Heaven's Gold feels pretty good here. Yes, Heaven's Gold feels good here. Just some bonus damage. We will take the money here for sure. Yeah, I mean, Mr. Consumer is doing fine. I could... How many steel shops am I seeing here? Am I going to make another Consumer here? Dupe him? He's pretty good. He hits for 300 on a floor. If he hits enemies, he's winning if I make 2 of these guys. Should I have really just gone all in on him? Yeah, that's weird, but that's potentially really strong here. I mean, the rail beaters are essentially going to be the frontline punchers that get beaten up, and then he can sit in the back and just chomp things. How many steel shops am I seeing yet? I'm probably not seeing the one on Ring 7. Maybe I am, I don't know. I go for removals. I tunnel removals a bit. It's pretty strong to do so. I am going to remove the remaining 2 train stewards here, I'm pretty confident. Shard-wise, I do have to take a bunch of infusions, but I have dregs, so let's not think about that too hard and just get rid of some stewards. These cards are very frustratingly bad right now. Is the plus 25 good enough? Honestly, probably, right? I have some stealth that I can stick in front, technically. If they die, it's not the end of the world. I can have rail beaters in front, too. Yeah, I think this is good enough. And we move on. Honestly, pretty impressed with these consumers. I saw them and I said, you know what would be funny and also really good? Flicker Slicker Consumer of Crowns. Pretty good, it turns out. I play him middle, or I let him get the hell beaten out of him. He actually almost dies here. I mean, he farms up on the wrong floor, so we play him middle, And we just hope we see something good here, I suppose. I'm just going to give him the Endless. It's fine. And you may as well play the 2 dregs here to get them killed. Add them to the pool for the next turn. Yeah, I think that's fine. It is 1 rail beater downstairs for sure. Clocks a dude. It is a 2nd rail beater downstairs for sure to clock that dude. You play them both down. They deal quite a bit. I can actually horn break in the front here for pretty decent effect with that hit. Yeah, it's 100 now in the back. That's good. I can vent middle, which is strong. Just keep that guy alive. He's endless, so I may as well give him the 6 burnout. It's fine. I mean, fair. Okay, sure. Rage Imp is okay. Sure. I can now ping the Imp. And I put down... It's actually good that these guys are dying downstairs. I kill here. I'd like to make sure I can deal with this marksman without dying horribly. So we're going to Memento Mori it for sure. It has 20 life, which we get around by putting the double dregs up top here. Yeah, that's just fine, I believe. Cool. A weird set of turns, but it's fine. And now you get into these weird turns where Rector is off floor. So what I should consider doing is Rector down below with Endless, but this is a real flaky setup, right? Just really flaky. It's really correct to put this Fledgling Imp down here, though. It spins that in a big way. Yes. Mid-floor looks very bad here. That's true. Can I save him? No, I cannot. What's getting reformed here? The Draft and this Dreg and Rail Beater, which is good, I suppose. I do think we want to get that 80 in. Yeah, okay, sure. So, fine. We just ping a bit. We leave the Dreg here. Okay. Top floor, we do redraw the big man, which is pretty good. So, here's the play. Big rail beater needs to go upstairs. He clocks this. Good. He's going to chill there. I need to hit Draft here. So the way we do it is we put Molten Encasement on middle. And you draft him, and he clocks the entire floor. Our reforms are set. Well, then we might get this Dreg in there now too, unfortunately, but I hopefully get the Draft back. I should consider the Fledgling Imp here because you may as well. I think it's correct to do so. And then we're still fine. Yeah, sure. Okay. Wrong reforms, but we do get a good hit here. I'm going to extend the burnout on Mr. Purifying Cleanse Man. He's got 3 stealth. It's not terrible. We chill on most of the rest of this, I believe. I should play the Fledgling Imp upstairs just in case I fully whiff on everything else. Cool. I then vent bottom. Cool. We get Molten Encasement back. He wins. Neat. And then we get a Memento Mori for good time's sake. And then if I had lost, it would have been Draft Rail Beater upstairs for another few rounds. He hits well enough, I suppose. It's interesting. I think this Consumer of Crowns is actually my line. I am going to take Crushing Demise. Kill my own units is excellent news. Everything else here we skip. Take money. I am going to chase removals here for sure. I will look in the caverns first. An overflow is fun. I will trade for money here. I think that's fine. We haven't taken much here. Lose 25 pyre health, gain some money. I'm okay with that. I do need to do some nonsense here. -2, not quite necessary. Intrinsic on the Remnant Pact. This is really interesting to me because Intrinsic on the Remnant Pact immediately makes Rector endless. Interesting. I can play him on a lower floor now. I have to do stuff here. So we're going to do Molten Encasement into a Fledgling Imp as before. This is a very common kind of infusion. I'm happy with it. -2 is redundant. I am duplicating Consumer of Crowns here. It's just good business. Okay, that's 160, and I cut what? 2 dregs, honestly. Dregs are hard to play. There's like a specific number of these that I'm happy to have. And then beyond that, it's not great. I think dregs are better than Fledgling Imp here because at 0 cost, they're more likely to proc Consumer of Crowns being free. So I'm actually going to cut one of these Fledgling Imps. And I'm going to cut a Torch. Yes. Okay. We're going to -2 something. Do I need to? I'm at 160. I'm going to make another Consumer of Crowns for 175. As I shuffle in my chair, I should be good to hit the everything I need with the relic, the dupe, and everything. So I'm not forced to do anything here. I do think the intrinsic is solid on the Remnant Pact, though. It's just a good choice. So we'll do that. The -2 doesn't do anything for me. We move on. What a bizarre run of Monster Train, the video game. It's fun, I'll give you that, though. Okay, it is time for Rector Endless. I think it's Rail Beater, followed by Crushing Demise. And now that I know what I hit there, I play Rector up top, which makes the curse free, and then he gets the Endless. Right, I think that is a correct choice. A good set of hits here. Obviously, we're playing one of these guys downstairs, but that's fine. I am going to put the draft mid-floor here. Or no, we just vent mid-floor, so I'm going to play him bottom. Cool. I need to play the curse to guarantee that I proc Consumer out. And then we play Rail Beater here, which makes Consumer free. We then vent middle, which is good. And I actively shoot one of my guys here to reform him. Yeah, that's reasonably decent. I think you want to ping once with the torch first. Actually, I can do better. I can play the penance here, then torch, then play Rail Beater. Right. That gives me the Consumer on middle, and we chill. What a bizarro floor. I mean, yeah, Consumer on middle does just clock her for 300. These drafts no longer matter. These dregs are pointless here. That's a really silly floor. And then I play Stealth Man downstairs, and we shoot him so he gets reformed, which is fun. Cool. He burns out, which I'm actually just okay with, because I can reform him next turn now. I play the Imp here. Weird. What a weird floor. I mean, we're okay, right? I then get Consumer back. He beats the hell out of this floor. We just play everything. Right? Our reform is extremely strong next turn. We will pop some of these spell shields. We just play cards. Yeah, our reform is killer good, and then this floor is just outrageously strong. Wow. And then you have just a chillin' Consumer doing like 400 damage upstairs. I mean, this is a really weird but very powerful floor. Just cut some dregs and this cleans up in a big way. Hallowed Halls. Oh my god. Hallowed Halls is disgusting here. Yeah, baby, we do it. Hallowed Halls and space? Double space, you mean? I can fit how many guys on this floor? Excuse me. Space, we just remove 1,000,000 cards and we win hard? Yes, it turns out I would like to do that. I'm gonna go left here because there are lots of high rolls here. Winged Steel, hey, I'd like to also draw cards on this run. Sweet. Take the Caverns real quick. Bone Dog. In fact, I would rather Purge than get Bone Dog here. The Purge is... Torch is pretty rough. We're gonna cut Torch. Remove. Yep. There you go, bud. Thanks, Bone Dog. Appreciate it. Resin Block. Yes. Just Resin Block. Yes, that card. That card will do. That relic will do. Look how yellow my bar is. That's just funny looking. You'd think I was playing Umbra, but I'm not. Cool, I need to cut cards. So it's going to be another Torch gone. Yeah, I just need to cut things at this point, and we're okay. I take the Dark Forge relic, of course, you may as well. There's no reason not to. You might as well Dark Calling 3 to make the reforms a little bit stronger. This is weird because I don't know if this is actually good enough for me to care about. I'm not really putting things in front of Rector, though, but I could, right? I could. Heck, I could even put him on the freeform floor. I'm just going to go for the one that gives him a little bit more HP, but I'm going to give him Accumulator. I think I can actually stack him up to a point where he's getting more HP than that. And I could remove another card here, actually. Just seriously. I'm going to go Magic Shop. Am I? Well, yeah, holdover on this Hallowed Halls would be kind of disgusting. And it's removals. Yeah, we chase the removals here. So I might actually not dupe again. This is plenty to kill the win. To kill the win? To kill the run? I already hit all of the relics I care about on this run, too. Just genuinely. So I think I might just remove a card here and be happy about it. Yeah, I am. Cool. We'll move on now. Great. 21 cards. Nice. Mark of Invasion is a great way to die. It's a great way to die, but I think we are fine. There are a lot of ways we can get through this. They're not all pretty, but we have a lot of ways of getting through it. Okay, how do I connect with Consumer on this turn? I think the right choice. The guaranteed way is you crushing. Yeah, so the right order is you crush a floor, which I think has to be downstairs. Okay. Now, Rector's already 0 cost. So what I think I need to do is if I play the draft dude here, he either hits Remnant Pact or Consumer Crowns. If it hits Remnant Pact, I can play Rector and I get Consumer. If I get Consumer, I just play him right away, and it's no problem. But if you play Rector first here, you could hit the Rail Beater, and that ruins... Well, you still get it, because I can play the Remnant Pact at 1 then, and guarantee this. So I have basically any order I want, is actually the truth of it. Rector, of course, goes down. I don't think we're going to lose anyone, so I always take this Ember Drain. So you may as well do Draft Friend here. I could, and I should maybe consider putting the Consumer up top, actually. Just beats the hell out of something. So I will play Draft Buddy middle. Cool. It hit Consumer, which is just peachy. So we just do everything up top here. Endless goes into what? Rector, I suppose. Sure. Fine. Cool. Honestly, we should be okay. We get the everything else we want up top. I should consider Molten Encasement Buddy up here. He dies immediately, which is great. And then we hit the big man on the middle of this floor, who just beats the hell out of that floor. The dregs are now dead cards to me, but what's coming back? I mean, I guess I may as well reform a dreg, right? This is one of the universal truths of dregs, is they're not bad as long as you may as well reform them, right? It's fine. Sure. And we get the collector, that's good. Cool. Other Railbeater buddy. Good. I'm going to play him middle, because he swings an enormous amount of damage here, which is pretty fun. I should also consider Molten Encasement upstairs here, and then I shoot him. Good. That guarantees me a solid reform set. I can now Memento Mori middle. You may as well. It doesn't do anything, but why not? I have good torch options, potentially. You might as well torch. Torch. Well, it's fine. Okay, we get through that. I do get the Molten Encasement buddy back upstairs. I get a real good Purifying Cleanse here, which is nice. I will play Molten Encasement friend. He's strong. I'm then going to play Railbeater on middle. And then I could fit more units on this floor, so we drop 2 dregs in. Look, this is weird, I know. And now we Hallowed Halls middle. And we just see what we hit. Sure. Seems good. We now vent bottom for sure. And we shoot that floor and it's fine. Yeah, okay. This run is wild. I don't know what's happening, but we've done it. Molten Encasement. Sure, he can just keep going up there. I'm just going to keep shooting him, I suppose. There's really no reason not to. Mid-floor is looking strange. If I remove enough cards that I can just Hallowed Halls every turn, that's also going to be pretty good, it turns out. Cool, so here's a weird one. You play Dreg, okay? You crush the Dreg, and then you Hallowed Halls middle. And we just do it all again. And we use Resin Block scaling, which is silly and very strong. And we even lose a dude, which is actually good news. What in the world is happening? Okay, so I am for sure killing this imp this turn, right? Yes. I need him dead, so the top floor wins. Then I just vent bottom. And it's cool. Great, we win on that floor. Neat. I play the Purifying Cleanse. Our top floor looks also stupid. And here's a 180 damage pop, which could mess this up, but I don't care. Great, good job. We do 1,000,000 damage. This floor is just outrageous. It doesn't, and this does not make sense that this is winning, but you know what? We take these. It's fine. Engulfed in Smoke, are you good? Are you good enough for me to feel like this is strong? The truth is, I don't think I need this stealth, right? I mean, maybe. It's not as good as just Hallowed Halls again, though. We'll just skip it. It's fine. Skip it. It's fine. Cool. I think we go left. We make Hallowed Halls cheap. We could make another Hallowed Halls. That's also an option. Interesting. Going right has the good advantage. If I see a spell chain or a -2, I can create a pretty disgusting setup. The removals on left are strong. Holdover is also strong. Whereas going to the right, there's really nothing I can pick up here. I guess Endless, maybe, but I don't really care. Endless Imp. It's Endless, and then maybe the dupe. I think I'm going to go left. The removals are a consistently better choice here. Without any kind of high rolls at this temple, if I whiff and see a -2 or something, then I can just go left. And if I see Spell Chain, I'll just take the Spell Chain and then use Flicker's Liquor to make it free. It's fine. Yeah, we go left. I'll do it. Yep. Show me what you got. Spell Chain. Okay, Spell Chain Intrinsic is crazy. We could have gone to the other side and been fine. I am actually just going to still Spell Chain this stupid Hallowed Halls. There's no reason not to here. It's good, it turns out. That takes me to 200 as well. Trinket Shop, Ashes of the Fallen is hilarious. I guess I technically have an imp, but that's actually not that good here. Very funny. I think we cut... The torches aren't terrible. I can shoot my own imp, technically. I'm going to cut a dreg because they're very hard to play, this many of them. 2 of them are usually functional. I think... Hold up. Was there anything great in here? Intrinsic, huh? I'm going to put a +10 in Hornbreak. It lets me kill my own stuff a little more consistently. The -1... Honestly, I don't know. I think we leave some dregs in here and we cut a torch here. The reason being, I'm imagining putting, if I see a holdover, I guess I should look for a holdover first. I'm not going to put the first -1 in Hallowed Halls, is the truth of it. I'm going to put it in a Crushing Demise, because I just want to always play this card pretty much. It's good. Just blast a man. That's solid. Double stack is not it. I'm going to reroll. Okay, with holdover, I want holdover on this Hallowed Halls, in which case the dregs are good. 20 consume is excellent on one of these torches. It just goes away. It's a free removal. I will now cut the other torch here, which is solid. Yup. Buy removals? I could leave Pyre Attack if I need to. I could also just dreg. I actually think 3 distinct dregs is better for this Hallowed Halls than... As long as I get them killed, I'll bring them back with Rector. Intrinsic on this Crushing Demise could be good as well. Genuinely. Well, I don't know about that. What a weird run. The -1 goes somewhere. I think it's going to go into Hornbreak just because the more cards that are at 0, the better we are. Because it means that Hallowed Halls gets targeted more often by Flicker's Liquor. So that's worthwhile. I can buy 2 removals here or stay at 95 Pyre Attack. I think 95 Pyre Attack is value. I have 19 cards in this run. What do 2 removals get me? 2 removals cut. What do I remove if I do that? The answer is probably Memento Mori and a dreg. Is that worth it? My deck has essentially nothing in it. On a refresh, it's what? Crushing Demise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 cards in my deck. Not counting the 2 that I get back from Rector. So essentially I draw my whole deck every turn. If I cut Memento Mori, I can technically draw I can draw through, which is kind of crazy. Sure, I think buying 1 removal to just drop Memento Mori here is enough. And now we stay at 71 damage. That's fine. 200 out of 100. Quick question, do I see the value in an intrinsic? Answer, probably not. What's my turn 1 I need that badly? Crushing Demise is actually tempting, right? Guarantees me a quick reform. I mean, that's pretty fine. That's good, right? I'll take it, I suppose. That's okay. Sure, I think that's good enough. All right, we'll chill here. 210 out of 100. Let's go blast Seraph. This is a Consumer of Crowns run of Monster Train, the video game. Unbelievable. And in truth, what I said at the beginning of this run, I think is accurate. Combustible wax. You can play around it, right? I'm guaranteed to get the hit here. Cool. Hey, look, we have a Consumer of Crowns. It's good. So I what? Play him and then crush down here? Sure. Here's a Remnant Pact up top. And I probably should play out these dregs, I suppose, or at least one of them. Fine. Kills a man, sure. He might spite middle. That's okay then. Yeah, so here's a good setup. I would like a Draft Man on middle. He's good. Cool. I get big consumer on middle now. That's pretty solid. I'm now playing big consumer up top with a Molten Encasement Buddy, which is going to clock the Hallowed Halls here, which I am just going to shoot out for sure. Well, I think the play is actually you self-ping this imp upstairs, and then we Hallowed Halls middle. I know it harvests, but it's like, it's fine, right? Cool, and this is chilling, and this floor is okay. If I draw into another Hallowed Halls, it's okay, right? We're fine. Cool, so the right choice here is always torch something. Like, we torch the imp. Well, it doesn't matter. We torch upstairs, I suppose. This gets all the damage into my man upstairs, which is nice. Sure, we torch once. We then Rail Beater downstairs, which hits the Hallowed Halls, which we play middle. Neat. We Purify and Cleanse the guy up top. I vent bottom because I guess you might as well. Sure, get through 4 damage shield up top. Mid floor is looking wild, whatever is happening here. I need units to die so that I can reform them and Hallowed Halls them. So I'm going to play middle here. Right? Yeah, I'm going to play middle here, which farms a bit, but it's okay. I could have shot my man and done it first. Instead, I'm going to shoot my man now. And then I'm going to play a dreg, which hits the Hallowed Halls. I'm just comfort chilling upstairs. We are going to Hallowed Halls again middle now, which should overflow even more onto this floor. You get Consumer Man somewhere in the middle, and he just beats the hell out of things. That's pretty good. And then, like, we have Rail Beater Man chilling as well. It's pretty solid. This floor does a ton of work. Just huge business here. I'll crush downstairs. Poor hit. I will dreg. This is a weird floor. I have overstacked a lot of Hallowed Halls, so I'm going to Hallowed Halls first on this floor. Cool. We play a whole bunch of nonsense. Now I play a dreg somewhere, which hits one of these, which I do again. This is extremely strange. And I actually lost a Rail Beater on that, which is pretty wild. I can do a Vent Middle, which gets a lot of extra damage into the boss here. 392, which is pretty solid. Cool. Top floor now. I think I can make this work pretty well if I Rail Beater down below and crush him. Yes, we Rail Beater down below. I crush him. I will Purify and Cleanse up top. I will Hornbreak up top to kill that fellow, which puts a lot of damage in. I can crush bottom, and then I can Hallowed Halls here, and we can just hard send it. And I have 2 units in there to hit the other Hallowed Halls. Although, actually, I can just play this again. I have the Ember for it, which is wild, and I will actually do that. How would you like this man to have, how much? 180 armor? That seems like a lot. Same number got in? Cool. Honestly, I feel okay about this, because you'll see what I mean. I get all of these Hallowed Halls back now, but I have targets for it, right? I have targets here. Cool, so what we actually do, what I would have liked is to get the Fledgling Imp on top floor to kind of build for a possible Relentless, but this floor is actually outrageous right now, so I will, man, these guys are crushing. I'm going to play the Hallowed Halls middle, is first choice. Fine, fine. I then am going to play units downstairs which will hit the other ones. Okay, we get pings. I can take out the back fellow here. It's too bad I'm taking no damage on that. I can vent downstairs, which is value. I'm going to ping upstairs then. That's fine. And I will continue scaling middle floor, I suppose. There's really no reason not to do this. You just keep the scaling going. Just why not? And that's pretty good. And I vent downstairs, which just clears the train at this point. That's pretty strong, I believe. Let's see. If I crush downstairs, I think I get more value out of this. So I will Hallowed Halls middle here, I believe. I should Purifying Cleanse up top. It's fine. If I crush here, I think I do want to Hallowed Halls, reorganize this a little bit. I think it will be good to do that. And crush. I mean, I think it's actually okay. I'll crush downstairs. It's fine. That's actually significantly better. Cool. And then I vent this, and I actually get some sizable damage into the boss. Sure. Good. Cool. 500 damage there. Fine. Okay. It's okay. Now, I have... we win. All right. Don't mess with it. It's good. Cool. Actually, don't click the button if you win. Got it. Good enough. He doesn't have nearly enough damage to punch through that. Cool. All right. Goodbye, Seraph. Oh, I get Shard of Divinity? Yes, please. That's great news. We love armor. I would not have taken blank pages there because my train is already pretty full. And I don't have room for bad champions, okay? Ugh. This is not a terribly difficult run, other than to say it... Oh, I can get Endless on the Molten encasement here? That's a disgusting hit. Cool, so Rector... Molten encasement, Ember. Like, he gets the Endless here, which is incredible news. And then I rail beat her downstairs and we crush for exactly what I was talking about. And now we have permanent protection on our man upstairs, which is incredible. I have enough hits here to always land what I want. True. Yes, I do. So the right choice is you Molten encasement upstairs first. Okay. That hits Hallowed Halls. I now play Rail Beater. Yes, I play... This Consumer goes... middle. Yes. This Rail Beater comes and goes middle as well. I then Hallowed Halls this floor. In this order it matters? Yes. Okay, because I now play a Dreg up top to get this Hallowed Halls back, which we will play again. Fine. And I'm going to ping out the 30 by the big scary man on middle. Cool. Meanwhile, Rector will now survive. We have mid-floor cleared. I have the last Consumer coming in play now. I have a guarantee hit on him. We put the Endless Buddy down. Good. It hits our friend. He's chilling now. I do the same thing again, right? Hallowed Halls. Which will draw me a card, which is okay. I can heal. Extend Burnout up top is good. I then drop this Dreg again. Remember, there's a reason I'm doing this, which gives me Hallowed Halls. This is what I was hoping to get on Seraph, but then it kind of just became chaos, which is, you know, fine, but it's fine, but yeah. You have this Dreg that's coming back now, yeah, and this looks a lot cleaner, right? You immediately can go Molten encasement upstairs, which lets me play this Hallowed Halls. Sure, it farms some armor, but we scale really fast here. I could have actually put one of these other dregs in the mix here, which is an interesting idea, but that's fine. I may as well actually toss one of these dregs in, yeah? I've got the space on the floor. Sure, bud. Let's go, champ. Here, have some more hallowed halls. I'm just farming armor for the floor. It's cool. I'm going to be venting it, so I don't really care that much. And then this last dreg is sent to the abyss. We vent middle because it's some value. Sure, cool. Top floor is just getting free hits. Mid floor is getting cleared out too. Great, honestly. Excellent. Cool. It is Imp Friend. So the right choice is Weight of Contrition, Imp Friend. Which this dreg here is the friend that is just taking hits for the moment. I botched that. It's a shame. Well, I don't get this Hallowed Halls back, unfortunately. I botched that. That's my bad. I played the dreg before I did the Hallowed Halls. That's honestly fine. We crushed downstairs. Shame, but it's okay. We are doing a ton of damage here. Top floor is just consistently going to win Relentless, no issues. We can do it right this time. We do one. Then I Hallowed Halls. Create the super floor of whatever is happening. It's cool. Then I drag upstairs. Or honestly, it's like this drag is now living this attack, which is silly. And then I guess we don't get that drag back. He's too strong. He can't be killed by the Divinity at this point. That's fine. We do like a quadrillion damage to this man here. That's pretty good. I think we might win this turn, actually. Cool. Actually, we take a victory on this guy. Amazing. Yeah, amazing. That's very good. Yeah, here's a fledgling imp. That's pretty cool. Don't mess with bottom floor, I suppose. Yeah, we don't mess with bottom floor, I guess. It's okay. Crush downstairs because I don't like the way it looked at me. Cool, we win. Good job. Good team. Crunch upstairs. Yeah, awesome. All right, I mean, a very solid victory, in fact. 3-turn boss rush. Yeah. And all of that was Consumer of Crowns, man. Okay, Consumer of Crowns, Flicker's Liquor. Turns out that's pretty good. Man hits for 100 damage 3 times. It's strong if you can play him. No one is surprised by this. And this is actually a great example of a run where I go, you know what, Consumer Crowns, he's not great, but he's not that bad. I can at least play him and do something with it. An upfront 100 by 2 when I have a draft infusion and a way of leaning around it, it's pretty darn good. That's a really good score for me. 68k, we take these. All right, Rector, thanks very much. Let's go to the run summary. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at these units. Absolute units. You've got the rail beater is the right choice if I didn't have combustible wax, is kind of the way you should look at it, because this guy burns out, you reform him a whole bunch, and then he beats the hell out of the floor. But this Consumer Crowns, once they showed it to me, I looked at him and I said, yeah, that guy right there, I want him. I have Flicker's Liquor, incredible. Incredible. Oh man, this is good. I don't even know what I'm going to call this episode. Consuming all crowns or something like that. Something incredible. This is an unbelievable run of greatness. We have this disgusting holdover Hallowed Halls. It costs 5 Ember, but I just used Flicker's Liquor to break it down. Winged Steel was a big hit. This Waxer Snuffer was a good, solid choice. I basically couldn't lose Divinity there because I had set up a top floor Relentless that was not going to lose. And then mid floor was just obliterating everything. And also I was playing things like Crushing Demise as needed. So just really, really cleaned up, really well played run. Very well set up. Big fan. So yeah, incredible. And I think I will leave you there. That is a 3-win streak on the series. Truly an excellent episode. Hopefully you all enjoyed. So yeah, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.